Come here. I put the link. So why you ask me for watching the attack? Yeah, I mean, we're going forward meanwhile. Yeah. Aris is here. No, it's not here. You are so high. Aris, can you provide me a chick to fuck? Aris? Yes. You're talking about Miriot girlfriend. Ja. Miriot girlfriend. I'm recording all this thing, remember. Okay. What? Are you all watching? Mm. Yes. See, you, Aris, you're talking about epic battle, right? See now the epic battle, man. See, wait. See. So basically they're playing 5 versus 5 and 1 versus 1. See. What the fuck? So firstly, the first problem is they're getting they have like very low shield. And secondly, Bembes is getting the Discord on. You got the Discord still. Now he's hiding, but it's too late. He should hide. You see here, he got the Discord. He should go to hide right now, or not after. He should go back there, right? Because he got the Discord. Instead, he's pushing forward. And like using the fire strike. You see? Now use the fire strike. What the fuck is doing? Now is winging. Who makes so damage here? I mean, there is something that... No, yes, you're right. So Bokbo got the Discord, Bembes doesn't. What do you want to see, man? What is the problem? The problem is just they're letting get all the space, man. Like here you can see. Tell me, what happened here? They are defenders. The Atlanta now they're the attackers. I mean, they let all the point to them. They have all the space. Yeah. Yeah, you mean here? I don't know, their idea, maybe their strategy, they have a strategy that they want to stick behind the payload and cover that space, but like it's not a good strategy at all because you don't have enough space. Like the enemy team got all the space. They have more than half of the point at the end, so yeah, but right now they should be here. They should be here. Yo. What are you talking about, Archangel? You can just go left. It seems they want to hold here. It seems is what they want, man. It's like they think they can hold here, like this. I don't know. Man, I don't know. I'm not like one of the coach of Atlanta, so I don't know. But seems pretty hard, like a strategy from them, because you see also here they are standing there. By the way, Cruz got the best dick here because he's like he got the positioning of the high ground. The high ground, that high ground is mine, motherfuckers. That's what he's saying. You see, having this high ground is pretty huge because the enemy can't go high ground from the defense and go fangling. And yes, having that high ground is pretty huge. You see, this is like, in this moment, Cruz is like the master of the high ground. He's like the owner of that high ground. And it's pretty huge. Because having this high ground for a fangling, like going here and a fangling from here is pretty huge. But if the enemy Lucian attack got the high ground, you can't do that, right? So And then the problem that the enemy Reiner got the Discord, like they don't have the positioning, and Bembes doesn't have the Discord, so we'll be they will be free to push them. What? Nothing. What? So now they have Graviton, they have Chatter, they have Lucio, Transcendence. They have basically with the same ultimate, right? They're missing only the rally Atlanta Rain. I mean Paris Eternal. So wait a second, I want to see. They use the rally for fighting, right? But when they start the push, okay, was during the fight because they didn't have rally right now. They use the rally to finish the fight, okay? To finish the fight faster, to kill the others and build the other ultimate, okay? Indeed, you see now, after they use rally and they finish the fight after killing the Rhina, you see how many ultimates they build. Was just to be sure to get a fight, I think. They're gonna lose here, yes. So Hype is going with the trans. They're gonna beat 2 and rip all the tracking, all the ultimate. Here with this thing, they're gonna get fucked in the map, guys, because they fucked up the cycle of ultimate, right? So that's the. And you see what they're doing, the enemy in Atlanta? They are kiting like they should do. But also, now I have to tell you, okay, this is a very good, interesting question, and I want an answer from each of you, okay, guys? So we start Archangel to answer, Cruzy, Ares, Mioken, and Nightmare, okay? So here, guessing that the enemy, like Paris, is not wasting 2 ultimate randomly, okay? They're going only to trans, okay? So if they're transing, Atlanta what should do? No. What will happen if you do something like that? Man, use your brain, please. If someone want to answer, okay, I wanna ask to Ares. Ares, tell me. So, see this situation, okay? Of course they're gonna use only trans, okay? I mean, like, at the start, yeah, but let's imagine that they're not beating, okay? They're using only trans like they should, okay? So, they're using trans, right? So, Atlanta Rain, what should do? If the enemy are countering their Graviton with... What is the most important thing, firstly? We want to use cooldowns. We want to use cooldowns as Atlanta. We should use cooldowns. Yes. Okay, but what we can do? Having a... Listen to me. Yes. So you want to farm Pokpo, you want to farm Dako. Yes, of course. Because you want to have those ultimate in the fight. But what you can do if like a Reinhard and Azaria are here. Like around the point, standing on the point in the Transcendence, okay? But what you can do? If they're standing on the point, they don't have any way to go out from the point because they are in the Graviton, right? So they're standing. So what you have to do, guys? Just tell me. No. A more simple answer. Nightmare, what is your problem as Reiner when you're getting grav? When you're getting graved, man? Yes. You want to just... what you want to do is not... I mean, you don't want to commit as Atlanta because you're using trans. But what you would like to do is, like, firstly, you want to break their resources. Force resources. One of the resources that you can for sure destroy, there is no way from the enemy that are not getting destroyed, the shield, is the shield. Because you will, if they're dropping down the shield, they will probably need to force, like, Babos into the trance. Because see, like, Azaria or Reiner, if he is getting discarded, they can get killed, right? So... what you want to do is like, okay, they trans the graviton. Okay, I don't need to use bubbles. If I'm Drafran, I'm not using bubbles. Why I don't want to use bubbles, guys? Can someone tell me why I don't want to use bubbles? I'm Drafran. I don't want to use bubbles right now. Why, Ares? Yeah, the problem, what? Sorry? What? Myoken? Yeah, because when both of the team got Graph Bomb, okay? Let's guess that both of the team got Graph Bomb, okay? The problem is that whenever you're using the Graviton firstly, okay? And forgetting the Gravity, you're using Graph Bomb, okay? And for that, you're using a lot of cooldowns. And from that combo, you were not sure to kill someone to win the fight. And you use every cooldown, you use Graviton, you use Diva Bomb. What will happen after? They're gonna Graph, they're gonna Diva Bomb, and you will not have any cooldowns. And of course, you're gonna die. So, what we want to do is like, okay, I'm getting Reynard and Zarya in the Graviton, they are under the trance, okay? If they're not bad, they're not using, soon it's not using bubbles, okay? But, like, what you can do is, like, pressure them without using cooldowns. So, it means, like, just shooting firstly, Zenyatta needs to shoot everyone shooting to the shield. Destroying the shield, okay? Maybe try to force bubbles. If they're not forcing bubbles, it's okay. You use the Graviton, they use the trance, you are okay. It's not a problem. But the problem is like when you are going into the Graviton using cooldowns and not getting anything from that. Like, you see how he's here. You see how here soon he didn't use bubbles in the Graviton or like in the trance. Now because they beat it too, but also in the trance he didn't use the bubbles. And you see Bembes. Bembes here probably. I think the problem of Bembes is which one? Nightmare. Nightmare, are you here or are you sleeping? I think here Bembest is holding too much the shield. I mean, you fuck it up with beat and transcendence, so why the fuck are you holding the shield? And he's still under the transcendence here, eh? I mean, I wanna see when the transcendence is finished. The transcendence finished right now, and they got shattered because Bembest fucked it up here. Guys, I'm so 900 IQ, guys. I'm overachly greedy. I'm finding problems with the team. XD. Yeah, you see what they do. You see what they do. Basically, they're wasted to ultimate. Also, if you didn't use the beat, okay. Atlanta Rain, maybe they shouldn't. Like, if they use in the scenario that like Eternal use only the trance. They shouldn't, of course, kite like that, okay? They kite too much, okay? And they kite too much, why? Because they thought that because they fucked up with the ultimate, with the beat and the transcendence, they could push them, okay? For sure. And they didn't want to bait, like, to use their defensive ultimate to trade their defensive ultimate, okay? So basically, here they kite off, okay? But in the scenario when they use only the trance, what they could do was like just shooting here. Now They should just shoot to the shield, like standing a bit here, someone here behind this shield, someone here, that's it, all in a space without cutting off, okay guys? And whenever the trance is finished, they're gonna use the, I mean, the enemy is gonna use the graviton, and they have like transcendence to kite the graviton. They have like bubbles from the front, because I think the front didn't use bubbles right now. Yes? Yeah, you see how they're using bubbles? They're not wasting bubbles. The front used the, you see, normally Zarya is using graviton. When he's using graviton, what he's gonna do? Normally, in a ranked situation, he's using bubbles, right? Yeah, in this situation, they are not using that because they don't need to use bubbles. Bubbles are resources that they know that they're gonna trans this graviton. And in this graviton, what is the problem of this graviton, guys? What is the... If there... Yeah, I mean, the top of the card is not a big issue, but, I mean, here they can make damage, they can't make damage from here, they can't make damage from here. They can only make damage from one side, yes? And the second problem is that, as I told you, Ares, whenever you know that the enemy got the trance, your goal as Zarya should try to take in the graviton, into your graviton, a Lucio or a Brigitte. Because, like, for that, you can still think that you are gonna... You can focus the target, and the enemy Zarya, so soon, will probably use his bubble in the trance. So you're gonna force not only the trance, okay, but also like the bubbles from the Zarya, because he's gonna bubble the Lucio if he's in the graviton, or the Brigitte. Okay? Perfect. So so yes, very good way from the front. Basically, their ways. This is like what I'm working on. I worked with the Wolf in the Eminence Esports in the last 3 months. Like was especially in the last 2 months, especially in the playoff. Like using a graviton, a graph to bait resources, to bait like of course like another ultimate like trance, and resources. But normally, if you're getting and resources, okay. But normally, if you're getting like Zarya, only Zarya and Reinhardt in the graviton, you will not probably, the Zarya will not probably use their bubble, his bubble, right? Because I mean, you don't need to use bubbles here, right? Because they can't commit you. You are too big a target with the shield, with in the trance. So it's not that easy to burst damage at Zarya or at Reinhardt, right? So there is no way for them to use bubbles. But if you succeed to put like a Lucio or a Brigitte in the graviton when they have transcendence, you can imagine that the enemy Zarya in the graviton will use the enemy Zarya in the transcendence. It will use like also like the bubbles. Okay. So you need to understand how. I mean, not these are good teams, okay? But in a different scenario, and I'm talking also like contenders, okay? Contenders Pacific, for example, like they will probably use bubbles here. I think soon like the Zarya, if it was like in a contenders Pacific, will probably use the bubbles. So also like the focus for you should be try to put in the graviton a squishy, okay? Like Lucio or Zenyatta or Brigitte, I mean. Zenyatta will be in the trance in the graviton. So, because from that, after they waste bubbles, you can play aggressively. For example, if they waste bubble, like thinking that Su right now use both bubbles, okay? What you can do is like, you have all the cooldowns because you didn't waste bubbles. You can play aggressively on them with the rally, for example. And play aggressively on the Reinhardt shield because you probably got the shield down. And you can play with the Shatter, for example. Right? So right now, your plan is like, okay, they use bubbles. So, I mean, it's not important if they use bubble or not. Because after this graviton, you're gonna play with the Shatter. So your goal here is to destroy the shield. You want to destroy the shield. Now the goal should be, okay, do not use any cooldowns. Just right-clicking, left-clicking into the enemy shield. We destroy the shield, we're gonna fuck them with the shutter. That's it. And that's actually what happened. And the problem here that, like, Bambus... I mean... Bambus, he fucking wastes ton of the shield. For nothing. I don't know why he's still shielding here. Why the fuck is he shielding? Maybe... They're not... I don't think they're gonna shatter. It's not about that, but... I mean, maybe it's because it's not used to get, like, beat and trance, right? So, if you're getting trance... it's not that good, like, not like holding the shield. I mean, you're not, unless you're playing aggressively, but you're still in the graviton, right? So I think the problem is that he never, like, this is a mistake. They are in a mistake. Maybe Mbembe didn't realize that they were, like, he were under the trance and the beat and the barrier. You know what I mean, right? Okay. So that's my point. What? Okay. Okay. Wait. They know that Atlanta Rain. Wait. You know that Atlanta Rain got both defensive ultimate. Yes. So what Paris should do? They have, like, graviton bomb, right? So for hitting a graviton bomb, they need to be sure that the enemy wastes their bubbles. Okay. If they still have bubbles, they should not go for the grav bomb. They should go with the graviton. Okay. Forcing the trance. Forcing bubbles, maybe, and then bomb. So right now they're using ultimate, okay, and soon this is not a graviton where they can commit, neither with the energy, because soon is like 0 energy, right? He didn't use any energy bubble for coming here. Maybe it's a problem. Yeah, but it's a problem anyway. Like, going into a fight without energy bubbles is a bad thing. Like, without having 0 energy is a bad thing, because, like, you can do whatever, you can think whatever, you wanna bait, okay, it's okay, you wanna grab for baiting resources, like to bait the trance, but still, right now, wait, when they're getting the fight, the problem is basic, because when they're getting the fight here, who is, like, in the best situation on the paper? Atlanta or Paris? Archangel saying Atlanta. Cruzy is dying or what? He is, like, muted. Okay, he's dead. Ares, who is in the best? Who is in the best situation? Atlanta or Paris right now? No. You see, you are so retarded, guys. You do not think about that. This is like the first. They don't. There is no ultimate. Don't think about the ultimate. Who got more advantage between Atlanta and Paris? Holy shit, guys. You're so brain dead. Yeah. And this is, like, basic, guys. You can't get a fight if the enemy got, like, more something better than you. They have more damage from the Fran. The Fran didn't die. He got energy. Soon dies. He got 0 energy. So on the paper, Atlanta got more damage. So you can't fight like this. They need, since also they are not in a hurry, right? There's, oh guys, it's 420. Guys, see. Guys, it's guys, holy shit. Teach. Anyway, on the paper that. So now let's see. This fight will be the last one to review. Okay, then I will stop it. I mean, we analyze a lot of things to put in the game, right? So no, I don't think I will stream. Okay, so basically they use the graph, they use the trans, they use friendly bubble. Now I think soon he's gonna use his self. Yes. Firstly, it's not. Listen to me. Firstly, first problem. Sun went in the fight without energy bubble, as we said at the start. Okay, so on the paper. Also, if we're not relying on ultimate, so not watching which ultimate Paris got, which ultimate Atlanta got. Okay, the problem is that Paris got less damage than Atlanta. Okay, this is the first problem. Secondly, about ultimate. They fucking invest everything. Paris invests everything here. They invest the graviton. They invest bubbles. They invest like pin from Bembes. They invest the bomb. Okay? And Atlanta, they just counter their aggression with everything. They use 2 ultimate, and also right now Daco is, you see what they're doing? They are countering the bomb. They are countering their aggression after the graph bomb because Sun just use himself and friendly. No bubbles, because they use bubbles when they shouldn't use bubbles. Here the problem, especially that Dogben, like the Atlanta, got both support ultimate. Yeah, because they're using both supports ultimate. I can tell you, I can wait. I can tell you why they're using both I can tell you why they're using both support ultimate, okay? Because who could die from this bomb? From the bomb of Fincy? Just try to see that. Masa is behind. He just beat it there. He's a fucking retarded question, Ares, because like if Masa was inside the graviton, he will never beat. You can't beat in the graviton. If as Lucio, if you are in a graviton and you're beating, you're gonna throw. The problem here that like Esther, the Brigitte of Atlanta, is in the graviton. Okay, for them. So if it wasn't in the graviton, okay, they could like counter the graviton diva bomb only with the truss. Okay. But the problem here is also, and I think this was Paris' plan, okay? Paris' plan was also not, they use grab and bomb together, also if the enemy got the bubbles, because they thought they could what? No, wait. Destroying the bubbles. But the problem was that Sun didn't have energy. So how the fuck you can think to destroy the bubbles if your Zarya is 0 charge at the start of the fight? You got this point? So why why Lucio used his beat is because in the Graviton there was Brigitte, and Masa said, okay, fuck, the last time, I mean, he's okay using both ultimate to counter this Grav Bomb, yes? Because the enemy team fucked up the last fight. They used both support ultimate without getting anything, right? So it's okay using both ultimate. And a lot of teams are using both ultimate to counter the Grav Bomb. Especially when a squish is in the Graviton, like here, Erster. Okay? I mean, in the Graviton there are Erster, Dafran, and Reiner that... Oh, what the fuck? Why Pokpo is on the top? Guys, you don't see Pokpo, but he's here on the top. Yeah, but listen to me. With this thing, they couldn't get anything from the bomb. Because Masa beat it on time, because he beat it away from the Graviton in a nice positioning here, where he beat it in the same time when the bomb was exploding. And I mean, that's why they use both support ultimate, okay? For that reason, because there was like a squishes in the Graviton. If there was only the Fran in the Graviton and the Reinhard, the Fran and Reinhard, the Dogman, so Trans plus Bubbles in the right time, that was enough, okay? But since they don't have, like, they were Brigitte there, okay, they prefer to be sure to go with the beat too, okay? And still is a trade of ultimate, guys, right? Don't think about they fucked up, the enemy Paris fucked up with Lucio and Trans, okay? But just try to think about they use Graviton, they use Bomb, right? They are two ultimate, right? What now the Overwatch League teams are doing, also some contenders team are doing, is like the Zenyatta and the Lucio are two ultimate, and still you are trading two ultimate for winning the fight. I mean, for trade, it's a trade, right? So it's not that bad. But I think you should, for not wasting ultimate, you should see who is like in the Graviton. So that's why, Cruzy, I told you a lot of time to do not stay in the Graviton, because like here, if Erster was like, for example, behind, like in the back lane, and only Zarya Reinhardt here in the front, probably they could also counter the Grav Bomb with the Trans and the Bubbles, like I said. Okay? It's a good point, guys? Yes, I think it's a good point. Okay, I can stop here, the VOD. Wait, yeah, tell me. What? Sorry? Repeat? Yeah, Masa alt for that, yes. But in general, it's not that bad, because as I said, they're using two ultimate and you're using two ultimate. It's not that bad. Okay? But in general, I mean, at your level, you should just be sure, you know that they have Grav Bomb. Just bait the bubbles, bait the Grav Bomb, being Reinhard and Zarya in front, keeping your bubble Aris, and being sure to trans Myoken in the right time, and use bubbles in the right time when the bomb is exploding, and that's it. At your level, also like in contender specific level, there is no chance for the enemy to like destroying the bubble, because your only problem when you are getting Zarya, Reinhard, and Zenyatta Intrascendence into a Graviton is if the enemy are good enough to destroy the bubbles. But Ares, if you are using the bubbles in the right moment, okay, the enemy will not have any times to break the bubbles. Like, you need a very good like focus fire for destroying the bubbles. And like the problem, or the Zarya is using bubbles too early, like 1 second early, and in that case maybe they have the opportunity because they have more seconds, more milliseconds to destroy the bubbles. But if you're using the bubbles in the right time, there will be no point. It's kind of impossible to destroy the bubbles. Okay, so it's about positioning and using ultimate. Here Masa used the ultimate because there was like Brigitte. It was trying to be sure to do not get kill their Brigitte. Wait, I wanna finish this fight. Let's see what is happening. I think they're gonna die. if I think Lucio, if Lucio got the speed, if Maza right now got the amp, they're gonna win. They shattered. Okay. Yes, they got a lot of space. They kill, yes. From the Diva Bomb, they got like, you see? The Diva Bomb, it is the first objective of a Diva Bomb. It's not killing person, but it's like splitting. Reinhardt here, Zenyatta here, and see here, Brigitta. And what is important when you're Diva Bombing like this, is like having good eyes on what is happening and where the enemy team split it on, okay? So you need to see, okay, Reinhardt is here, but I don't fucking care about Reinhardt. Who cares about Reinhardt? He's like in positioning to go back, right? He's going back. Zenyatta is here. Maybe I didn't see the Zenyatta here, but I can't push the Zenyatta actually here. Maybe it's too deep, right? But I see a Brigitta here. So, I spot the Brigitta, I will go to the Brigitta, and that's what is happening here. You see, now I think Dogman just spotted the Brigitta, because I think he just discarded the Brigitta. Yeah, they discard now the Brigitta, and they're killing the Brigitta. Brigitta is dead. I didn't discard it. They discarded too late, but they kill him. So Dogman and the front kill the Brigitta because there was... So, from that, and Paris used Graviton, Bomb, and Shatter. And now they pretty fucked up all their ulti economy. I mean, guys, using all this ultimate without winning the fight is a problem. I mean, they use the ultimate, but like Pokpo used the Shatter the other fight, the front too. So I mean, only for that I can see that they're gonna win. They're gonna full hold them. If they're not if Atlanta is not fucking up with the ultimate in the next fight, yes, they're gonna full hold them. So. But I can truly tell you that Paris, listen to me, I can truly tell you that Paris fucked up this thing because they were like, they didn't play like always. Like they did, they played in the other two games. Anyway, I will stop the stream.